to capture a National Liberation Front stronghold near Saigon. Operation Chopper marked America's first combat mission against the Viet Cong, and at the beginning of one of our longest and most challenging wars. Through more than a decade of conflict that tested the fabric of our nation, the service of our men and women in uniform stood true. 50 years after the faithful mission, we honor the more than 3 million Americans who served. We pay tribute to those we have laid to rest, and we affirm our dedication to showing a generation of veterans the respect and support of a grateful nation. The Vietnam War is a story of servicemen, members of different backgrounds, colors, and creeds who came together to complete a daunting mission. It is a story of Americans from every corner of our nation who left the warmth of family to serve the country they loved. It is a true story of patriots who braved the line of fire, who cast themselves into harm's way to save a friend, who fought for hour after hour, day after day, to preserve the liberties that we hold dear. From La Drang to Hue, they won every major battle of the war and upheld the highest traditions of our armed forces. 11 years of combat left their imprint on a generation. Thousands returned bearing shrapnel and scars. Still more were burdened by their invisible wounds of post-traumatic stress, of Agent Orange, of memories that would never fade away. More than 58,000 laid their lives in service to our nation, now and forever. Their names are etched into 2 faces of black granite, a lasting memorial to those who bore conflict's greatest cost. Our veterans answered our country's call and served with honor. And on March 29, 1973, the last of our troops left Vietnam. Yet, in one of the war's most profound tragedies, many of these men and women came home to be shunned or neglected, to face treatment unbefitting their courage and a welcome unworthy of their example. We must never let this happen again. Never. Today, we affirm one of our most fundamental obligations: to show all who have worn the uniform of the United States the respect and dignity they deserve, and to honor their sacrifice by serving them well as they served us. Half a century after those helicopters swept off the grounds and into the annals of history, we pay tribute to the fallen, the missing, the wounded, the millions who served, and the millions who have awaited their return. Our nation stands stronger for their service, and on Vietnam Veterans Day, we honor their proud legacy with our deepest gratitude. Now, therefore, I, Barack Obama, President of the United States of America, by virtue of the authority vested in me by the Constitution and the laws of the United States, do hereby proclaim March 29, 2012 as Vietnam Veterans Day. I call upon all Americans to observe this day with appropriate programs, ceremonies, and activities that commemorate the 50-year anniversary of the Vietnam War. In witness whereof, I have hereunto set my hand this 29th day of March in the year of our Lord 2012, and of the independence of the United States of America, the 236th. Barack Obama. I know that he receives a lot of controversy, but that's pretty well said.